And we are back with another week of exciting SWA action. Jacobson Bartholomew joined here by
Hunter Phillipson, son.
And let's get right into the action. Here we have Pierce coming out here with Absolution, that's Danny Blade and Osiris.
Pierce is the one following contest.
Yes, sir, the one in black and brown with the tags on the right arm. One of the most weakest strikers in SWA history. Yes, sir, that's going to be Terry Burns, one man from the pack. He's going to be joined by ringside by his tag team partner, Sheldon Terry.
This will be an interesting matchup, watching how their different styles are doing.
Oh, definitely. You got a seasoned striker in there with a seasoned grappler. It's going to be definitely very interesting, almost akin to what the UFC puts on. And here's the Pack making their way to the ring.
And his opponent from Norwich, England,
So,
weighing in
just
at
last week's episode, we saw the
175
Pack
pounds,
taking
one half of the
Terry
Terry
SWA World Tag Team Champions. And in that match, it was Osiris that actually happened to take the ball down into Sheldon Terry. So it should be interesting to see how Terry Burns and Pierce looks.
Interesting to note that this is not the tag team competition. This is a singles matchup.
Oh yeah, that seems to be where Pierce thrives. We once heard him say in the back that he doesn't like any distractions or anybody else holding him back from his full potential. We'll see how that works out for him here tonight. And the bell rings, and they're right into it. Excellent technical wrestling out of Burns.
And I'm here for it. I tell you, this is an excellent way to test their technical chops.
But I will say this, Pierce is hanging with him. Pierce, a guy known for his kicks, is actually in there grappling. Oh, he's forcing him into the corner here. The bigger man Pierce using all that strength. And a punch from Pierce.
I was just about to say it, just waiting for those strikes to start flying out of Pierce, but here we go.
And a brain buster. Terry Burns looking him up. He's not done here.
Absolute dominance so far.
And a suplex. Throwing Pierce right over his head and a nip up.
For the showboating here.
Full of energy is Burns. Possibly letting that win from last week go to his head. He doesn't seem to think that he's in real much of a threat.
Oh! These are those kicks you were talking about earlier.
Those educated feet, the lethal strikes. It's like he doesn't know which direction the next foot's gonna come from. Then he lifts him up. A gut wrench suplex. Oh, what's this?
The absolute strength of that monster.
And this is what we call domination in this sport. We're seeing a man go in there and systematically take apart another human being. Slowly, viciously, breaking his body down.
Watch out here.
Drop from Burns, he's making a comeback.
Missile drop kick from the top.
Oh, he ducks it. Another kick. A punch. Oh, he's saying, I'm not done with you here. Big elbow.
Huge kicks. Oh my God, look at this flurry.
And Burns is still on his feet. And sends him to the outside. Oh, not yet quite. Oh, into the floor. What's Pierce going for here? A big
Look at the outside.
And it's actually blocked by Sheldon Terry, protecting his tag partner.
See how he's just standing in between as if to say you better back off.
And a big shotgun spine buster from Pierce. 2, 3. Pierce picks up the big win over Terry Burns with a sneak spine buster. Oh, and what's this? Is that Jove Wolf?
Whoa, where did he even come from?
And wait, I'm just being told that this is an impromptu match. I repeat, this is an impromptu match. Wolf marched into the office and demanded that he be on the card tonight. And honestly, I agree with him. Who want to miss a single week of SWA?
Wolf should have just stayed in the locker room. He don't look like he's doing too hot right here.
Yeah, but if there's one thing we know about the Wolf,
to the
is that
steps.
he loves the outside. Because see, he's not a conventional fighter. No, he's not a conventional wrestler either. He's there specifically to hurt people. You know, I once interviewed him back when he was in training days, and he said, when you go in there and you plan to fight your opponent, that means that what they do to you is going to matter in the end. And that doesn't matter to the Wolf, not one bit. Like a runaway train.
God, just dominates. But see, it takes
Big
a lot of power to just lift a man up like that.
It does. Transition to the Boston Crab. And Osiris gets out of there.
You also have to think, this is a man that just came out of a matchup, and he's still fighting back against the Wolf. You gotta admire that. You can't think of the word.
And it's not like the Wolf's match last week where he only competed in a singles match. But Osiris had to compete in a tag team match. He had to face two people. Although granted he had somebody else helping him out, that's still a lot of a challenge.
Watch out here.
And is Wolf going for the same thing he did to Leo Crown last week? Is he looking to take Osiris out? And a big boot!
God, that is steel.
And the Wolf taking a bite out of Osiris.
That face not supposed to.
And the Wolf getting in the ring to relish in his plays. But wait, the ref reminded him, it's still a match. He still has to finish it inside of the ring. Calling for a bell that's trying to slow the action. And Wolf with a big lift and a drop. And what's he charging up here? What's he about to go for? Is it? Is it? Call of the Ember Mane!
And just look at that dominance. 3.
Didn't even have to count that point. He could have counted the 3 on.
Absolutely. No doubt.
And right back into the action is Jacobson Bartholomew here. And due to a bit of a scheduling conflict, I will be calling the remainder of the action this week on SWA. And here we have Jeremiah King coming out to the ring. This is going to be a Cruiserweight Championship Tournament match. He's going to be going up one-on-one against Gabriel Ace.
225 pounds.
Need art, need prints, are underway here. Good lockup in the middle. And a headlock from Jeremiah King. Gabe Ace launches him into the ropes. Goes for a big clothesline, misses. Nice slam out of Gabe Ace, going for a pin early on, but no dice there. Lifting him back to his feet. It looks like Gabe Ace is trying to establish control earlier, but King is not going to let that happen. Wait, Ace is forcing him into the corner, using that strength. And a big punch from Gabe Ace. And a kick, blindsiding Jeremiah King. Good elbows, good strikes. And another one into the corner. He's going up top. Body splash and a miss. That's why they're called high-risk moves. But it looks like he's waiting for him to get up. He's going for something here. Oh, and Jeremiah with the lift. What's he going for? Legs to the outside. A punch. Are we going to see a superplex here? What's this? A Rana from the top rope. Gabe Ace beginning to stir a bit. And a good kick from King, keeping him at the ground. Gabe Ace trying to mount a bit of a comeback here. Just laying those strikes in. But it doesn't work, as King with another dangerous Rana. Now, I don't feel like I'm remiss in saying this, but he's one of the more impressive cruiserweights we have here in SWA. If I had to pick three of my favorites, it'd be Jeremiah King, Diego Diaz, and Gabriel Ace. And a good suplex. And putting an arm up to let the crowd know that he's still in this fight. A running punch, an elbow, a kick, and another Rana out of Jeremiah King. Oh, but Gabe Ace moves out of the way. What's he going for? He launches him into the ropes. Goes under. Looks like he was going to go over, but he got a little bit mixed up. And Jeremiah with a Pele kick. Gabe Ace to the outside, but it was just for a breather. He gets back in. Jeremiah goes for a big kick. Gabe Ace goes for a punch and misses. A nice flurry of strikes. And Jeremiah pumping himself up here as Ace finds a spot in the corner. And a big kick. Another. Oh, what's he going for here? Feet right in the throat. And a mule kick. Shades of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Goes for the kick, but it's stopped. Oh, Ace has him up. Turns him inside out with the slam. 1, 2, not enough. It looks like he's time to stop relying on signatures and maybe go for your finisher. Laying those strikes in again. It seems like he wants to just deal a lot more damage overall. Which is something that I can definitely agree with. And a running kick. Taking the head of Jeremiah King off. And he sends him to the outside. Gabe follows him. Big chop. Followed by an elbow. Getting him back into that ring so he can finish him off here. Big wheel kick. And what's he setting up for here? Lying in wait. Gets him up. Ace Crusher. 1, 2, 3. Gabe Ace advances in the tournament. One step closer to becoming your SWA Cruiserweight Champion of the world. here is easily, in my opinion, one of the most dangerous SWA competitors we have here. This man is known as the Mountain. You don't get a nickname like the most dangerous competitor in SWA without having a bit of credentials under your belt. Well, he has the credentials on his belt. He is our SWA United States Champion.
40 pounds, Mountain Man.
Y'all nailed one of our biggest fan favorites, Joshua Cruz. Now, this isn't our first time seeing this man. He competed last week on SWA. And this time it's a championship tournament match for the SWA World title. Now, something of note about Cruz is that he's one of the most tenured athletes in our company. This man has been wrestling since 1999. Over 20 years of action. And he's finally landed his flag where it belongs in SWA.
Life will never be what it was. Hands are shaking, 'cause now my future is crashing down.
And right into it with a big knee. But Mountain having none of it. And a quick pin attempt only gets one out of him. This Josh Cruz has been wrestling for over 20 years, and he's also a former professional weightlifter. So it would be tough to see what the Mountain's able to do with that kind of strength going up against him, as you have someone who has comparable strength in such a small frame. And an elbow, a punch, another, and the Mountain is just unfazed here. And Cruz laying in those vicious strikes. And he's putting his all behind him, you can see. And the big kick to the chest doesn't even take the Mountain down, but a big cutter does. And what's Cruz going for? He's looking to send the Mountain to the outside. And it looks as if he's been doing his homework. This man definitely watched last week of SWA action. He knows how to take the Mountain out. You gotta stay on top of him. You gotta stay on him. You can't let that man breathe for even a second, because a second of breath at his height is ours at yours. Cruz looking to stick to his guns, keeping the intensity high, not allowing the Mountain a second to breathe. And he goes up top. Big elbow to the back of the Mountain. Now, that's nothing that's going to put him away, but it's definitely going to go towards helping. Because the Mountain, you got to cut him down. He's like a big tree. And a kick to the outside. I wonder if dropping from such a high height is going to do the Mountain any favors. Because as we all know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And what's Cruz doing over there in the corner? He's exposing the turnbuckle? What's his plans here? And he throws the Mountain straight into that exposed turnbuckle. But it's like the ref isn't going to call it. Oh, he's waiting for him to get up. Stirring. Lifts him up. Fireman's Carry takeover. And what's this? Transition directly to another one. Look at the immense strength on Cruz. Another! Harkening back to his old days in sports entertainment. And some more strikes, because he knows that a move like that surely isn't enough to put the mountain away. And he's Nash Bull Steel again. And the ref is down. And up! Third use of that corner. Oh, what's Cruz setting up for? Is it? Is it? Mjolnir! And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Cruz advances in the tournament. And just a reminder, everyone, this is a non-title match, so the Mountain is still your SWA United States Champion.
Burning tires in a stolen car. I'm locked up so bad outside the bar. Heading out as far away I can. Heart is pounding, got something out of hand. Doing 90 through the city night. Nothing's ever gonna be alright. Life will never be what it was. Hands are shaking, 'cause now my future is crashing down on me.
What's this here? That's Pierce. He's backstage. Oh, and is that Wolf? Oh. Wait. Pierce saying it's me. I'm the guy that told you to attack Osiris. I'm the guy that paid you off. And a handshake from the Wolf. And in the ring right now is Diego Diaz, one of our top cruiserweight prospects. But coming down to the ring is Travis Vajon. Now, from our understanding, Travis wanted to fight Diego
And his
Diaz
opponent
as he
from
trained
the
alongside
pits
Diaz.
of
And in
hell.
turn, means that
Weighing
now
in
Diaz
at
will now be
245
part of the SWA
pounds.
heavyweight division. Interesting to see what kind of lucha style he brings to this more smash-mouthed aggressive division. And the bell rings in this round 1 tournament matchup. A lockup and a headlock from Travis. Diaz launching him off. Goes under. Grabs him again. Big jawbreaker. And it seems like even though Travis had trained alongside him in SWA, he had trained alongside him when he was learning all of his lucha. And that's where this is all going to come to fruition. Big clothesline from Diaz taking out the larger Vajon. And he's willing him back to his feet here. Goes over and a big punch knocks him off of his trajectory. But it doesn't stop him. Big kick. Missed. Big Irish whip from Travis. And a slam. Travis also up there, one of the strongest SWA competitors, going for a pin early on. 1, 2, just not enough. Diaz getting back to his feet here. What's he going for? Frankensteiner, 1, and that's it. That's all he got. It's just 1. chop, couple of knees. Big moonsault. It looks like he's probably setting up for something here. Oh, pulls him down. Tope! He's headed up top from the far end of the ring. But Travis getting to his feet before he can get a chance to capitalize. And another big miss. And it looks like he tweaked his knee there on the landing. That can come back to bite him later on down the line. Big elbow blocked. Good European uppercut and a great drop kick. And he's headed back up to that top rope. What's he got planned? Big splash and a diving headbutt. And back up, going to the other corner this time around. Switching his positioning. Moonsault! One and none. No victory here. But it looks like he's a bit embellished with the referee now. He's upset. He lifts Travis to his feet. Gets him into the corner. Big forearm. And the crowd let him know how they feel about that. The crowd is not on Diaz's side this time around. Maybe because of the words he recently had with the ref. And did he just knock Vacon out? He just knocked him out cold. This match has been called to a stop. Not a 1, not a 2, not a 3, not a tap out, not a submission, not a count out, not a disqualification. He just knocked that man out cold. And that instantly advanced him in this tournament. Proud of himself. So proud of what he's just done here in this ring. And you know, it's dazzling in my opinion. But wait, it looks like he might not be done here. He lifts the comb back up to his feet. And if this is simply a show of sportsmanship, it is. And great respect to Diaz for this. Nobody else would have came back and helped their opponent up after knocking them out cold like that. And here's our main event. Right now coming to the ring is SWA prospect Adrian Webb. We saw him compete last week in a matchup against the Mountain for the SWA United States Championship, in which he didn't turn up too lucky. Let's see if he can switch his fortune this week. And right out the gates, a Rana from Webb. And he goes up top. It seems as though he's just taunting Kaplan here. Goes for a big drop kick and misses. Didn't have enough range on there. And a big kick from Kaplan. And a cutter. And he goes for a cover early on. And this is a tournament matchup regarding the SWA Cruiserweight Championship. A round 1 matchup, might I add. Beautiful brainbuster out of Kaplan. And a gut kick. But Webb having none of it. Webb goes for one. And Kaplan catches the leg. Another kick. Sends him into the ropes. Goes behind. Suplex. Should he go for another pinfall here? Oh no, bringing him back to his feet. Does he have any ideas? Webb pushing him off. Webb goes for a punch to the stomach. Gets sent into the ropes again. And another tiger suplex. Seems to be targeting the neck and head region here. Trying to confuse the opponent more than anything. Because if you can't see to get to the top rope, then you can't get up there to fly. Big suplex out of Webb. Oh, goes for a kick, but Kaplan reverses. Good dragon whip. Goes for another cutter. And Webb here reversing with a cutter of his own. Oh, he's bringing the arm in. Is it? Is it? The friendly neighborhood moonsault. And he goes for the pin. One, and that's now nowhere near enough. Gets him back to his feet. Good punch. Sends him into the corner. Backs up. What's he going for? Around the world. And an uppercut. And an elbow. Sends him back into the corner. 619. Oh, and he's running. Goes up top. Goes for a European uppercut and misses. Oh, and what's he going for here? A reverse Boston Crab? Looks very sneaky on his part. Something that a lot of people wouldn't even look toward to defend from. And a big push. And he sends him over the top with a big boot. And he goes up. What's he going for? Shooting star and a miss with the knees up goes Kaplan. But Webb reverses the Irish whip and sends him back into the inside. He goes over him. He goes up. And another big Frankensteiner. Will this be 1, 2, 3? 1 and 2, but no 3 here. Looks like he's a bit upset with the referee. But saying it's okay. I'm just going to finish this the old-fashioned way. Taking things into his own hands, breaking down the table of our in-person correspondents who you can hear every week at SWA events. Ref said too, Kaplan out here with good strikes, trying to keep Webb distracted from this table. And he sends him into the barricade. And this isn't a fight here anymore. This is a war. Big suplex on the outside. Ref said 6. And Webb looks to be resetting the count here. He is. Big stomp. And the question here is starting to become, do they want to win the Cruiserweight Championship? Or do they just want to beat the hell out of each other? Ref said 4. Gotta be careful. Only got till 10. And Webb realizing that gets back into the ring. Goes for a big push. But Kaplan, Tiger Bomb. 1, 2, zilch. The resiliency on Webb. Breaking out of Kaplan's own finisher like that. But Kaplan doesn't look to be too impressed, nor does he look to be too happy with that result. And a 450 to Webb. setting him up. Getting the rest of the way to his feet. Does he have any plans? Or plans he had were just stop. Oh, and Webb with the LDT. And only one. Kaplan has a lot more fight in him here. And we're seeing that right now. Goes for a big kick. Kaplan reverses. Huge back suplex. Gets him back to his feet. Goes for something but a good fireman's carry takeover over to Webb. And Webb with a Hurricane Rana, but he seems to be out of steam here. Kaplan trying to capitalize with another cutter, but a big kick out of Webb, and he's willing him back to his feet. And another slick Rana. A kick. And what's he going for? He's going for it again. The friendly neighborhood moonsault. 1, 2, and that's it. No, that's not it. He kicked out. He still has a bit more fight in him. And those knees to the side from a clearly disturbed Webb. He came out here looking for a fight, and well, he came out here for more than that. He came out here for a battle. He came out here for a war. He came out here for a conquest. And what's this? Spider lock applied. Can he make a tap out here? And wisely lets him out here. Seems like he's done enough damage to the legs. Doesn't have to worry about that speed of Kaplan anymore. European uppercut. Midsection kick. A gut kick. What's Webb about to go for? He sends it to the outside. He's looking around. The fans are chippering up. Hits the ropes. Massive dive, and we'll be back right after these messages.
You, the one that's watching this video, you, what's good? How you doing? Yeah, Kite Wilson. I appreciate, all the support that y'all been showing. 500 plays on Patient.
500 plays on Patient. I'm gonna take them out. And they only gave me inches.
That's lit. Now I know what y'all capable of. Y'all showed me what y'all capable of. We can do more than that. Alright, I'ma just say it. 1,000 plays. There it is, 1,000 plays. And I'm dropping a video for Patient. Let Milestone Media know. We doing this. Yeah, watch this. You watch. We do. Hey.
I walk in and all my soldiers so militant. My spit so they think that we ignorant.
And we're right back into the action here as Webb is stirring again on the outside. But it looks like he's about to make his way back into the ring. He's at 5. We've only got another count of 4. He's at 6. Oh, and he realizes what's going on. He gets into the ring at 7. But Webb has no interest in sharing a ring with this man, consistently trying to get him to the outside. And maybe he has something planned with that table. It looks like it. But Kaplan doesn't want to deal with that. Kaplan wants to win. Kaplan doesn't want to get hurt. Big knee to the face. And it looks like Kaplan will have no say in the matter. Oh, sends Webb into the announce table. And he's just letting him know here, I'm not the competitor you think I am. I'm not the guy you thought that you were coming out here against. You're coming out here against an SWA original and a veteran of our sport. But Webb gets him back to the outside. Right into the table. Oh, he gets him on top. Setting him up. What's he going for? Pump handle slam through the table. And this is completely legal. As he didn't hit him with the table, he hit the table with him. And they're back in the ring. 1, 2. No, Kaplan says no. Uh-oh, and Kaplan back up like a bat out of fire, like a bat out of hell. Oh, and a big European uppercut from Webb. It looks like Webb's looking to just put this away. He's tired of fighting this man. He's tired of not being the SWA Cruiserweight Champion. A go under, a go over, a backflip kick, a moonsault. And he's headed up to the top rope. And a Phoenix Splash. But wait, he didn't catch the body. All he caught was knees. Big flip kick from Kaplan, but misses. Webb goes for a springboard, but misses his fitting. Big kick, another. 1. Oh no, not even 1. And he's headed back up top. Is he going for that Phoenix Splash again? I believe so. Phoenix Splash. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Webb advances. One step closer to becoming your SWA Cruiserweight Champion. Big win here from Webb, and that's going to do it for this week on SWA Action. We once again would like to apologize for the postpone and the delay on this week's episode, but from here on out, SWA will be delivered to you every Wednesday night. We want to thank you once again for joining us here on SWA.